Hi everybody, I thought I would take a second to actually address the camera. I have just been filming little clips of my spring crafting so far. I have had a lot more time at home these past couple of weeks because of, the current situation with the shop, so I've been enjoying a lot of crafting and making here at my house mostly. I have gotten to sit in the garden some. Everything is blooming already and it's just remarkable. So it is, I think we're in the second week of April now, just so pretty early on in the month, still pretty early on in spring, and I've just been trying my best to enjoy this sort of refreshing time as much as possible. So my daughter is actually out with some family right now, and this is the first time I think since she was born that I've had the house all to myself, and it's really strange, but I've been trying to work on my Lola Crow cross stitch, my Extraordinary Bird Sal. So I have a good bit of the top of the frame done so far, and yeah, it's just been really nice to work on this while I've had the house to myself, because cross stitch is always a little bit easier when it's just me. So that's what I'm doing, and I also casted on the eyeless shawl this morning. It's a fun little pattern, and I'll probably finish it today, which, yeah, just a quick little mosaic colorwork bandana sort of shawlette. It's very pretty. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. I am wearing the new ruby vest that I sewed over the weekend, and that's what I'm doing. is so nice to be filming some of my crafty adventures of these past couple of weeks. My daughter's watching me. So I've had a little bit of extra time at home these past few weeks because of the fact that the shop is closed right now, if you're familiar with what's going on. And so it's the middle of the day on a Wednesday, and we've had lots of adventures today, which has been great. So I woke up really early this morning and got a few quilt squares done, which was great. And then my daughter woke up and I did a little bit of knitting. She's making the same face as me. It's so cute. So one of the things that we got to do today was go to the thrift store, which I haven't been to a thrift store in person in a very long time. Definitely not at all this year. So I thrift the majority of my clothing and I buy it all from online thrift stores. So it was nice to visit a thrift store in person today. So yeah, aside from just kind of showing you guys the crafty things I've been up to, I didn't want this to be totally silent. It's been kind of fun to just record what I'm doing and not really talk to the camera. And of course it's hard with pets here and my daughter. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and kind of show you just the things that I picked up at the thrift store today because I thought that might be interesting. So first, my daughter picked me a little bunch of flowers when we got home. Okay, so I found these two wall plaque candlestick holders, and I have been looking for something exactly like this for a while, so I was very excited to come across these in person at a thrift store, and I'm going to repaint them and touch them up. This one especially is very scuffed up, but these I think are so pretty, and they are going to look perfect in here, and I love to light candles for lighting in the house, so I thought this was the best find. Let me help you, baby. And these were each $3.99, so $8 for a pair. That is not bad, and they are wood, and I already have lots of candlesticks, so these are going to get onto the wall promptly. It looks like I'll just have to put in a nail or a screw and hang that on there. And then I also picked up this little frame, and it looks like it probably came from a craft store. It is unfinished wood, kind of thin, and I got it for $1.99. It does have the little hangers on there, so I thought this was a pretty good deal. I have been doing a fun gallery wall with anthropomorphic animals, and this matches sort of the whole vibe that I'm going for. So I'm going to repaint all of these and kind of decide how I will do that, but yeah, I thought that was a really nice price for a frame. And then I also got this little vase. It's mustard yellow, and it has almost the rainbow shape, you know, very trendy, but I love this color, and I have plans to put this on a shelf in my bedroom. I'll probably pull flowers from the garden here and there and stick them in there, but I thought this was really pretty. And this I got for, the sticker is gone. It wasn't this. I think it was $4, maybe. Oh, there it is. So $5. So $1 cheaper than what somebody bought this for at the store. And then I got a pair of pants, and they are very cute. These are from J. Crew. And I got them for $7.49. And they're real denim, so they're not, you know, that fake kind of uncomfortable denim feeling. And they have this really pretty drawstring waist, and I just tried them on and they fit fantastically, so that's excellent. And then I did also get a pretty shirt, but unfortunately it's a little too big on me, so I'm probably going to find somebody to give that to. But yeah, that's what I got at the thrift store today.
I love you.
On the bed. One bow, bunker head. My doctor said no. more multi-being unprepared. Some more. I could be. Where's this one, Mommy?
It's a rose, baby.
Uh-huh.
Guess where I am? Yep, I'm at my shop, obviously. I am here and it is the middle of April, so I am working on getting everything squared away to reopen. And I haven't had a chance to speak much in this video because I have been at home with my daughter and my pets, and if I turn on the camera to record, somebody starts barking or something. So yeah, I'm here all by myself right now. I am putting all the yarn back out, which is exciting. We are deep cleaning, trying our best to anyway. I say we, my husband will be here soon. We're just getting everything ready because there's supposed to be a construction crew coming out today to start on the massive repair that the whole building needs. So if you've been following along with what's been going on, my shop mostly sustained cosmetic damage from a tornado, but the unit that's connected to the end of mine, so on the other side, the whole roof has to be replaced. So they're going to take it out and redo it. And so, yeah, they're supposed to be coming to do that today, which is wonderful. So I'm just here trying to get things ready because I plan to reopen on local yarn store day, which is April 26th. So I'm in one of my colorful yarn rooms right now. I'm about to make a pot of coffee and hopefully get everything squared away. I just took a few photos for a test knit that I was working on this past month, the Ambler Quilt Hat by Katrin, and that pattern will be out when this video goes out, I think. But I just took the photos and weighed it and submitted all of my feedback, so now I'm all caught up with that. And yeah, so that's what I'm up to, and I hope that you've been enjoying this otherwise kind of silent look at all of the crafts that I've been working on in the springtime. So one more thing I did this month was I wet finished my hand spun sweater spin here. This was something that I finished up in March, and this was the first skein I ever made, and it's interesting. I can really see how this one is really the first one I did. So I had wet finished this one first, and then these three I finished plying, and they've just been kind of sitting for a while, so I finally wet finished them. They're all dry, and now my sweater spin is ready to go, and I'm very excited. Now I've just taken a photo of this sweater quantity that I have. This was my purchase from Nash Yarn Fest in March. I've decided to take a photo of it since I had it just laying out, and I put it in my Ravelry stash, which I don't do very often, so that was kind of nice. And yeah, I just love this color, so now I can put this away and hopefully cast on the Rosenland vest pretty soon.